Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya J TV. This is week 7 of the How to Grow Your Hair series while wearing weave. And right now I am basically just taking my hair down. As of right now, I'm just taking my hair down. It's been braided up for the past 2 weeks. So I'm just going to be taking it down and shampooing it, deep condition it, and then I'm gonna just re-braid it right back up. So like I said, it's been braided up for 2 weeks. So this week I want to make sure to give it a deep conditioning treatment. And what I'll do is just let the, I'll do that with the intense moisturizing treatment. So with the intense moisturizing treatment, I'll let that sit on there for a while. I'm actually going to probably let it sit for about 2 hours. And that's just because I'm going to let it sit. And then I have something that I need to go do. Today is normally my off day. So normally I would have all day to do this. But last week, it actually snowed in Birmingham, Alabama. You hear me? Like, it actually snowed. Now, it wasn't really any snow hardly. We probably got about 2 inches. But there was a whole lot of ice. And so that prevented a lot of businesses from being open, including mine. A lot of schools were closed. Basically, everything was shut down because it was just not safe to drive. So, as a result, I had to cancel a lot of my hair appointments that I had scheduled. So today on this off day, I'm going to make up a few of those. So what I'm going to do before I go into work is I'm going to shampoo my hair and deep condition it. And then I'm going to have the deep conditioner on there. Now it's going to be on my hair, but I'm going to, of course, not go out of the house like that. I'm going to have a wig on. But underneath, my hair will be getting good and conditioned. And then what I'll do is rinse that out. Once I get done, I'll rinse that out and then I will braid it back up. So right now, I'm just showing you basically what it's looking like. After I take the braids down, I'm going to show you how much shedding I have. Remember, it's been 2 weeks. So, you know, if your hair sheds the maximum of 200 hairs a day, which is normal. 1 to 200 hairs is normal a day for shedding. But my hair was braided up for 2 weeks. So my hair was still shedding even though it was braided up. It's just that shedded hair had nowhere to go because it was not being combed. It was braided. So if you take 200 hairs a day times 7 days a week, which is 2 times 7 is 14. And I had that up for 2 weeks. So 14 times 2 is 28. So that should be at least 2,800 hairs a day maximum. A lot of times when people take their braids out, they think that they're like balding. But most of the time when people wear braids, they have them up for like, you know, maybe 3 months. So, you know, it's just you just seeing all of the shedded hair come out at once. So it's not like you're going bald. It's just an accumulation of your hair. So if you ever wear braids for, you know, a period of time like months, don't be alarmed when you take it out and you see a bunch of hair. And that's another thing. When you take your braids out, you see how I'm combing through? Well, I'm doing it with my fingers now. But in a minute, I'm going to comb through this. After you take your braids out, you want to be able to comb your hair from the root all the way to the tip. Okay? You want to detangle that hair. And doing this with your fingers, that is not detangling. Okay? You need to get a comb through there. And that's because, and you want to do that before you shampoo it. So don't think you're going to shampoo it and then you know, all your hair just gonna, you know, the shedded hair is just gonna magically fall out on its own. No. If you try to shampoo your hair while that tangled hair is still in there, it's going to get even more tangled. It's going to knot up on you. It's going to turn into a ball. And you're going to be very tempted to just cut it out because it's going to be so hard to detangle. It's much easier to do when the hair is dry. So do yourself a favor, okay? Don't be trying to order a bunch of silk hydration when your hair get all tangled up because you don't want to cut it. Just go ahead and detangle it while it's dry. That way when you wet it, it won't be tangled. I've seen it time and time and time again. And a lot of people that wear braids, they're wearing braids because they're trying to grow their hair out, you know. So cutting it, you know, cutting it out, if it gets too tangled, that's defeating the purpose. See how I'm able to comb this hair all the way through and I'm not being hard on it. I'm not being aggressive, you know. Just slide it through. And I'm going to show you all of the hair that has come out. And I really hate that I have to braid my own hair up this time. I have gotten spoiled by my mom and my sister braiding it up for me, but neither one of those are an option this week. So I'm just going to have to make it do what it do. The good thing about it is that even if your braids, if you're like me and you're, like I can braid other people's hair just fine. I guess it's something about having my hands up. I haven't quite mastered, and you know, I really don't care to master. So when I braid my own hair, it looks like it's 2 weeks old. But the good thing about that is no one's going to see the braids, you know. The only reason I'm taking my hair down is because I want my hair cleansed. And then it's just going to be braided right back up. If I didn't care anything about my scalp being clean, then I would just leave the braids up, you know, until they came loose on their own. Alright, so I got 2 more braids to go. I almost forgot how thick my hair was. And you see, I'm combing through every time I take down one braid. Now, if you are taking down like micro braids or box braids, then you don't have to comb after each and every one. You can maybe take down a small section, you know, and then comb through that, you know, then go through another section. Alright, looks like it's 2 more. Y'all see how thick my hair is? That's why I don't like to fool with this mess. Okay, so after I take this down, I'm going to go ahead and shampoo it. What I'm going to use is, because I'm going to tell you what I'm using because I'm not going to show the actual shampoo. Because I like to shampoo in the shower. So if you want to see the shampoo, I did do a very detailed shampoo and conditioning on the very first week 1 video. So if you want to see exactly how I shampooed and what I used in detail, how much and all that, go to the week 1 video and you can see exactly what I used and what I did and all that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lather the first time with the Silk Hydration Extreme Clean shampoo, and that's because any residue that's been on my hair since it's been braided up for 2 weeks, any residue that's on it, I want to get that completely off. Okay, so I'm going to start the first shampoo with that, and then I'm going to do the second lather or the second shampoo with the moisturizing shampoo, because after I use the clarifying, I then want to start building moisture back in the hair. So I'm going to use the moisturizing shampoo. And the Extreme Moisture Shampoo by Silk Hydration, it has powder silk, liquid silk, all things silk inside it. So that's going to give that hair that soft feeling again, okay? Then after that, I'm gonna do the intense moisturizing treatment. And I'm gonna let that sit until after I get back from work. That's the plan. And then once I get back home from work, I will rinse my hair. Add some leave-in conditioner. And then I will blow dry and braid back up. And I hesitated on blow dry because oh Lord, y'all, I broke the comb. That's how you know you got some thick hair. I done broke the comb. Oh well, comb, it was good while it lasted. R.I.P. You did what you came here to do, comb. And I thank you for your services. I'll be sure to give you a proper burial. And I'm just going through here and just making sure, you know, it's completely detangled. Y'all like my afro? My goodness. Whew. Okay. So, after 2 weeks, this is how much hair came out. Remember, this is 2 weeks of accumulation, okay? And it looks like more than what it is because a lot of it's balled up. Like, see, this is balled up. This is balled up. But if you straighten all of this out, then it wouldn't look like as much hair, but it's balled up. And then this is a big ball. So all the balls put together equals this, okay? This is just average, everyday shedding that built up over 2 weeks' time. If you shedding this much hair in 1 day, then you need to go see a professional. But over 2 weeks, this is not a lot of hair. You see how much I still have on my head, okay? If I was shedding this much of hair per day, I would not have this on my head, all right? So, I just want to make that clear. When you have an accumulation, it seems like it's a whole lot, but you have to think about the time span that you have not been combing your hair and that it's been braided up, all right? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and shampoo with the extreme clean, the extreme moisture, and then I'm going to get the leave-in conditioner on. I'll come back when I put the leave-in conditioner on to show you, because I'm going to try to get it on every strand of hair. And then I'm going to tie my hair up really good with the plastic bag. And then I'm going to put my wig on. And I'll be out the door. And no one will know that my hair is wet and being conditioned underneath but you and me. Okay? Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I just shampooed and conditioned, and I used, again, the Silk Hydration by L. Jones. Clarifying shampoo first, okay? Then I came back behind that with the Silk Hydration Extreme Moisture Shampoo. Now, after I shampooed with the moisture shampoo, my hair already, I can tell a difference in the feel, even with it being soaking wet. All right, so that's the foundation. We want to layer our areas of moisture on the hair, okay? Just like how you sometimes layer perfume. You put on the lotion, then you spray the mist, then you put on the actual perfume. Okay, that's how we're going to do with this hair. We're starting off with the shampoo. And then we're going to come back behind that with the intense moisture treatment. After we rinse that out, we're going to use the leave-in conditioner. So we're building our layers. Alright, so now I'm just kind of combing through because when I put the intense moisture treatment on, I want to comb it all the way through. And you know, normally at this point, I would be putting on the leave-in because I would have already conditioned. And the leave-in conditioner is an excellent detangler, but since I'm going to be rinsing the conditioner out, I don't want to put the leave-in in because I feel like that's kind of wasting product. You know, it will help me detangle my hair, but at the same time, I don't want to rinse it out and just rinse all that good moisture down the drain. So at this point, I'm using a wide tooth comb. Now, if I break this one, I know something. All right, so I've got it all combed out. So now I want to go ahead and put my intense treatment on. But what I'm going to do is section the hair because I want to make sure it gets on all of my hair. So I'm going to section my hair in about 3 sections. We're going to do the back, the middle, and the top. All right. So this is what the intense moisture treatment looks like. It comes in this nice little jar. And it's white. And I'm getting a generous amount. This is how much I'm getting just for the bag. And I'm doing it from root to the tip. But you do want to make sure you pay extra close attention to the ends of the hair because that's the oldest part of the hair. Alright, so then I want to comb that in. Alright, then moving on to the middle section. So I'm just going to go a little bit above the ear. And go to the same side on the other side. And you know, it don't have to be perfect. You just kind of want to section it to make sure that you're getting all of the hair, getting conditioner on all of the hair. And I'm just gonna, you know, at first, just patting it in. And make sure you get the edges good. Then I'm gonna kind of comb that in. Remember, you want to be gentle with your soaking wet hair because it's more fragile when it's wet. So when it's soaking wet, it's easier to break. You can be a little bit more aggressive when it's dry, but I'm gonna take this towel off. Okay, so now I'm at the top. And I don't have time to go ahead and braid my hair now because I have to be at work in like the next hour. So I figure I can make good use of my time by going ahead and getting it conditioned. That way when I get back home, only thing I'll have to do is rinse the conditioner out and braid it back up. Alright, so I'm just going to pull it all the way back. Twist it and I'm going to pin it because I want it to be flat for when I put my wig on. All right, so I have it pinned. Now I'm gonna do my plastic cap. Okay, so my camera went out, but anyway, so this is how you get the cap on, and you see it's flat, and I just got it tied up in the back. Okay, the other thing I did was took the handles, tied them like almost like you tying your shoe. All right, but I did it tight. If you have a plastic cap, use your plastic cap. I just use what I have. For some reason, I never seem to keep plastic caps at my house. I always have them just at the salon. So, but you know, you use what you have. Like I said, nobody's gonna know what's under there but you, unless you get into some kind of altercation and someone snatches it off. But hey, anywho, so now I'm just gonna put the wig on top. And this is the great thing about wigs. You can get away with so much. That's why it's important. And it's very easy to start neglecting your hair. Because you know, well, I just throw a wig on. No. You want to take care of your hair. So I would rather my hair be getting deep conditioned under here than it be unhealthy under here. Alright, there's no cap showing underneath. And this wig really needs to be recurled, but I'm only going to be out for a few hours. So it'll do for now. Okay. So there you are, being cute and deep conditioned at the same time. So I will be back, and I'm gonna rinse it out, braid my hair up, and then I'll put a different wig on. This is just a transition wig. Basically, I'm not wearing her for the week. I've already worn her recently, which doesn't matter, you know, but I want to wear a different one. But the other one that I'm gonna wear is not ready yet. So this is Lauren. Lauren will have to do for now. Okay, you guys, so I will be back. Once I get back home, I'm going to just take this off, rinse the deep conditioner out, and then I will, I'll probably let it air dry for a little while, and then I'll blow dry the rest and then braid it. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, so I am back, and I have already rinsed the intense moisturizing treatment from my hair. You guys, let me tell you, this hair of mine feels so good since I rinsed that. I mean, my goodness, it feels super soft. The conditioner ended up staying on there for about 4 hours. All right, so I left, let's see, yeah, stayed on there for 4 hours, just about 4 hours exactly. All right, so, and with me tying it down, you know, pulling it back and tying it down tight, that like, gave me and I tied it tight with that plastic bag, and then my body heat, you know, helped condition it too. So it was almost, it's not the same as being under a dryer, but, you know, I still get the effectiveness because my hair was, it was thoroughly conditioned. So right now what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm not really going to style it in any particular way. I'm just going to let it air dry right now so that it can, so that I can blow dry it the rest of the way. But I'm just combing it just straight down, and I'm going to let it air dry. I'm not going to let it air dry all the way, just a little bit. And so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put some leave-in conditioner on it. So the leave-in conditioner will take it to the next level as far as the moisture. because I don't have to rinse this out. I'm leaving this in, so it's going to make it even softer. If you do not already have some intense moisturizing treatment, you need to get it along with the extreme moisture shampoo and the leave-in. Those three things make your hair extremely soft, extremely soft. Not to mention, they moisturize your hair. So I really don't have to put anything. If I were to just flat iron my hair, I wouldn't have to put anything else on my hair. You know, a lot of people ask me, my hair is so dry. My hair is so dry. What can I do? What can I put on it? You know, what can I buy to put on it? And my first question is always, what shampoo and conditioner are you using? Because number one, you should be using moisturizing products. That's where that layering comes in. So you start with the shampoo. All right. Starting with the clarifying shampoo gives you basically a clean slate. It gets all of the dirt, the oil, the residue, everything that's on your hair, it gets it off. Okay. Then you come back behind that. You're going to start layering with the moisture shampoo. That gives you your fresh start to the good moisture. Okay. Then you're going to go back behind that with the intense moisture treatment. On the days that I do not use the intense moisture treatment, then I layer it with the replenishing conditioner. That works well also. It's just since I have not shampooed my hair, I try to do the moisturizing treatment twice a month or every other week. Since I'm having it braided up and I'm not doing anything to it, I want to keep it moisturized. Even when I took my hair down today, when I took the braids down, it did not feel dry at all. It did not feel brittle. And that's because even after I moisturize it with the shampoo and the conditioners, then I go back behind that and I oil my scalp. Okay, so you're keeping everything moisturized, and that's helping it to grow, be healthy, not be real brittle and break when you take the braids down. So all of that helps. So it's not like you could just buy a product and just throw it on your hair and then it's gonna just have this amazing blinging shine. No, you want to take the proper steps so that your hair can be properly moisturized. All right, so back to what I was saying. Get that combo. Intense moisture. Extreme moisture, intense moisture treatment, and leave-in. Those three things will help your soul, okay? All right, so now I'm just going to let this air dry for a little while, and I will be back shortly after I blow dry. Because after I blow dry, I'm going to go ahead and braid it up and oil my scalp and be on my merry way. All right, be right back. Okay, you guys, so I have just finished up with the braiding. And like I said, it does not look like the best braider ever, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm just pinning this last braid up. Okay, so now I'm going to take my growth stimulant oil and oil my scalp directly. See, when I braid it, I can barely see my scalp. When I get my mom or sister to braid it, it looks extra fresh. But anyway, that's why I'm glad I have this, because I can get it directly on the scalp. And this oil will be available very soon on the Silk Hydration site. Anytime I make a new product, I like to test it out and use it for a while before I don't just make something and then sell it. I like to be able to tell you the exact benefits of, the product. I don't want to just be making something just to make something. I want to be able to tell you if it works or if it doesn't, once you have it on. But this oil right here, it feels great. It feels great on the scalp because I did add tea tree in the mix. So it helps my scalp tingle. Almost like you're, like it's working. Which it is working, but It's just basically a blend of a lot of different oils that contribute to hair growth. So I'm getting that all in my scalp, massage it in. You know, this scalp massage would be so much better if someone else were doing it. But anyway, okay, so at this point I'm done. And then I'm just going to put on my wig cap and then put my wig on, and I am good to go. So what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and put my wig cap on. I'm going to go ahead and put my wig cap on. And then I will come back and show you which wig I'm putting on for the week. Alright, so stay tuned.